Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on a roll. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Striding in, Starling Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and no one will get this one. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 0-2 home. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Colin Moran is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No balls and 1 strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step.
Oh, and he misses it.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Newman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Keller is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, still no score. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, number 3. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Newman is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Pirates lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D.
Third baseman.
You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
And there's one down now. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked fouled off to the right. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Elias Diaz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. It's no secret scoring runs has been a major issue as they rank last in the league in that category. But getting runners on base has been just as big of a problem. Their on-base percentage is the lowest in the league. One player told me earlier, we certainly have a lot of work to do. It's frustrating for everyone involved, but results aren't going to come from being frustrated. Every one of us needs to reevaluate our game and look for ways to start having better overall at-bats. Matt, back to you.
73.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Diaz goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Standing in now, Aaron Nola. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Striding in once again, Jean Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Thank you, Heidi. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ground ball right into the shift. Newman's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Newman fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder,
good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stewart is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Colin Moran.
For the Pirates, the first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring it right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Runs up and gets this one down, and he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Not in time as he steals second. Marte, the runner at second with one away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways you can go fast.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, Dero. That wasn't the greatest of two-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Blake Parker enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Line towards center field. McCutchen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Ground ball foul down the left side. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pirates on top, 5-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Moran is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. One count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 73.
Ready now, number 73. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Elias Diaz, the next to hit. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Elias Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, number 3, and it's fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 23.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Mitch Keller, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's popped up. Hernandez onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Logan Morrison is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Logan Morrison.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar
Hernandez.
Hernandez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
And now Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Nick Vincent is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielders, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey.
Into the box,
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Maikel Franco becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way. Here's a drive out to left center field. This will kick up against the wall now. Dickerson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board. And now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
In now, number 73, as he rips it on the ground to second. Newman brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. DJ Stewart. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The Phils entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a loop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Hernandez fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 44.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Comes set with the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Number 40 will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jean Segura. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're down here 5-1. Adam Morgan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in to try it again, number 3. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. 0-1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Oh, and he misses it. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mitch Keller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Kevin Newman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First offering on its way. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 31. Corey.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Out into right center, well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. Dickerson at second with 2 down. Philly down to their last strike. Fouled off. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end 5-1 the final.